Oh, hey there. We're back with a game breaker. We haven't done one of these in a little while, and I just played through this whole game and this little move at the end here that I just wanted to highlight. So kind of a short and sweet version of a much longer video. And the game breaker today, well, it's just, where would you play? Looking at this board, we're black. What do we attack? There's not a lot of spots left that we can attack. And the reason I attacked this game, quickly check the score, we're down by 8 points. It's endgame scenario. There's really not a lot of space left to fight over. I know that we're down by 8 points. What do you do? There's really only one place left on the board you can attack, right? And let's see where that is. Bam, there we go. This is the game breaker for today. Why, you ask? Well, there's a couple little things down here that we can exploit. It's a forcing move because white has a group of 3 that he doesn't want to get cut off, right? Because if he allows us to play here, all of a sudden his group of 3 is completely separated. We can probably kill it off. But so what's white have to do? He's got to connect. Whoops. As he does. But what I really wanted to do with this forcing move is this play right here. So I get one more play, kind of a free play because I had the forcing move, and now look at that. That is an actual cutting move. I was threatening a cut here, but now we actually got the cut because he's got a big group down here that's worth way more than 10 points. If we kill this off, we win the game. So we're threatening that. White has to respond. Sure, forces me out. Skip ahead a couple here. Look at this. White worked himself into a double Atari with this move. And it all started down here. It just gave me the leeway. It gave me a few free moves, a few forcing moves, just to try and make something happen. It kind of took the action from, well, initially from down here, made it kind of a bigger group, and then it just forced the pressure up into this group up here, which is, you know, not fully settled, right? Because I can put this group into Atari, cut them off, so on and so forth. And we'll see how this happens. What happens next? I get a couple points. One, we're not going to make up the full deficit there, but let's just check the score. So even right there, we've cut the deficit down now from 8 or 9 points down to like 2 or 3. So like we're right there. If we can just get a couple more points, we'll win the game, right? And now, funnily enough, it forced white, unfortunately for him, into a mistake. Because if you look at the next couple plays here, what white should do, he's got this group of 5 that's in Atari right now because I just took this little kill. He should go here. That'll give me the opportunity. Let's play it out, actually. This is what white should do. White should go here. Save his group of 5. Then what am I going to do? I'm probably going to play here. Because guess what? That forces this group into Atari again. But doesn't really matter because white goes here, takes those 3. This whole group totally linked up. It's all safe. The stones I threw in here are worthless and they're toast. They're dead. But what does white actually do? I take the kill. White jumps the gun on these 3. He takes his kill. Either ignoring this group, missing it, forgetting about it, I don't know. But that allowed me with the very next play to take that kill. You get those 5 points all for myself. Couple more moves, we both passed, end of the game, and look at that. We completely flipped the score, black by 8 points. We were down by like 8 or 9 points. And it came down to this little Hail Mary down here in the bottom right-hand corner. So that was the, where is it? There we go. This was the game breaker. It kind of looks like a nothing move, but just goes to show, you know, you're down to the end of the game. You know you're down by a few points because you check the score because you should be doing that. And you know you have to get aggressive and do something. So there we go. You throw in. You don't get the initial kill. You don't even get the secondary kill. You shouldn't have even got the third kill. But you cause a little bit of chaos. You force a mistake. And sometimes that's enough. A mistake can be costly in the game of Go, and sometimes that's to your benefit. So we'll wrap it up there. We'll keep it short and sweet. There's your game breaker for today. And the moral of the story is check the score. If you're down by a little bit at the end of the game, get aggressive. Seems like a long shot. Maybe, I actually don't know if I had this whole sort of play in mind when I went in and played this game. I think I had this play to force these 3 and then sort of the follow-up shot to force this group with that cutting point. But did I know it was going to turn out like that? No, obviously not. But you don't know if you don't take the shot. So we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. Game Breaker, short and sweet. We'll see you in the next one. Let's go.